One last thing I'd like to look at here as we're looking at drop caps is the alignment. Alignment refers to how the entire block of copy fits inside of the text box. And it really doesn't have much to do with how text might be formatted with left justification or right justification. It's really all about how the text looks inside of that individual frame, inside of the text frame. We can get at it by looking at the story options, and these things are going to be under the type menu. So if we look at the type menu, you'll see story. It's kind of hidden in there. And there's basically one control here, and it's optical margin alignment. If we turn it on, look at what happened to the Y. So really focus on the Y right over here. And we'll shut it off. We'll turn it back on. What InDesign's doing here is it's taking the copy and it's fitting it optically, how it looks to the frame, not necessarily how the text fits exactly to the left-hand edge of the frame. The bottom of that Y right there scoots out to the left. Another thing this will do is if you have quotes or other punctuation, they'll be shot out a little bit into the white space to the right or the left of the text block. This is something that you might use, you might not use. I'm letting you know about it because it is a really neat feature of InDesign, and I think that in this case, it enhances the look of this text frame. So we're going to leave it there. At this point, we're going to save this document and close it and do the one final change on the business card. The last thing I want to do on the business card as we close up this chapter is to center justify pluckyponytoys.com. If I double click or triple click with my selection tool, it will automatically change to the text selection tool, which is a pretty neat feature. We don't need the story panel anymore, so let's get rid of that. And all I want to do is to center justify. Remember, there's lots of different ways to do it. In this case, I'll use the align center control that's up on the control bar. You can save it, close it, and there you have it. We've taken a long trip through various text formatting options. We've seen how we can set the font, and we can set the leading, and we can set the color. There's so many more things that you can do. Go ahead and explore that control bar because you'll find that there's just tons and tons of things that you can do with text inside of InDesign. Every one of those controls makes something else happen, and as you explore, you're going to be delighted with the things that you find.